Razor Blaydes back on the proving ground here tonight. You can argue amongst heavyweights that he's the best guy on merit to have never fought for the Undisputed Championship. He's in another big spot here tonight.
Yeah, Curtis Blaydes has worked his way into this position. John, this guy was a junior college national wrestling champion. And I don't know if I've seen anyone come into the UFC with that background, wrestling I mean, and be so intent on using it every single time and find the success that Curtis Blaydes has found. His striking has gotten better, but ultimately, his weapon of choice is his wrestling, his grappling, and his size is a real issue. Curtis Blaydes tonight wants to impose himself on his opponent, and if he can, he will get another victory.
All right, so here we go. One of the fighters that a lot of people think could make a championship run in this division. And the term well-rounded obviously is overused in modern-day mixed martial arts, but I think it applies.
Yeah, absolutely, Johnny. We speak privately about these fighters, and when we talk about this kid, we talk about what is in the future. Because if you look at him short-term, I think you're not doing him justice. This guy possesses all the skills in order to be an elite-level mixed martial artist. Now, is it guaranteed? Absolutely not. But he seems to have the foundation, the framework to become a UFC champion. Let's see if he can continue on that path with a victory tonight.
And one thing he all but guaranteed was a finish, either by knockout or submission, so we'll see if he gets it. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Hard tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, back inside of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Curtis Razor Blaydes. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Tank Abbott.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
So with Curtis Blaydes, he has been quick on pursuit of the takedown in past UFC appearances, but how will he approach this challenge here tonight? His striking has improved leaps and bounds since his UFC debut. He figures to be bringing a lot of different weapons to the table here tonight. And there it is, too easy, too predictable. Curtis Blaydes getting a takedown. He has more of those than any heavyweight UFC history.
He is the most heavyweight-willing wrestler there is in the UFC. He's huge. He goes for when he presses, and the guy has a junior college national championship, and he is not afraid to use it when he goes into the octagon.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Blaydes. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Blaydes is back in full mount. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
He's got to start throwing now.
All right, not trying to get ahead of myself, but perhaps the tide is starting to turn. He's starting to feel himself on the feet now.
Yeah, he's starting to feel himself. And that shot will allow for him to reset his mind. Like, okay, I can compete with this guy. Now
Nice job by him to stay with it. Steps around and gets the takedown.
Beautiful takedown, but notice the defensive fighter, John. He's in the butterfly guard, so he's giving himself a chance to get back up. Oh, right into mount. Posture's up. Referee help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
All right, half guard. We'll see what he can do with this position. Blaydes making these ground strikes count. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Oh, he's in the mount.
Well, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by Blaydes. Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, that's a high-level transition. Blaydes is right back to the full mount here.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now. This is going on top 10 plays of the day. This was going to SportsCenter. Did you see that?
White, it goes into the books decisively as a TKO due to ground strikes. Some replays for you now.
That's where he makes his money, right? He makes his money on the ground. He is a phenomenal ground and pound fighter, and that was on display tonight. He was able to get to his positions, land his strikes, knowing exactly which ones were going to be the ones that ended the night of his opponent. He gets the finish, and he gets it in fine fashion.
We sent it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 44 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Curtis Blaydes.
Well, Curtis Blaydes with another big W here tonight, and perhaps this is a guy who could eventually find his way into a UFC championship fight. I thought he put all the skills together beautifully here tonight. Curtis Blaydes, all of a sudden, a major factor in this UFC heavyweight division.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, first round is underway, and of course, one thing that jumped off the page on the tail of the tape, the obvious discrepancy in reach. How does that play into his strategy? That remains to be seen. We've seen fighters who have an edge in reach, but they haven't always gotten the better of the striking exchanges. Let's see if he can employ the jab and keep his opponent on the outside. Swing and a miss by Curtis Blaydes. And now leather being thrown on both.
Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him already. He's in a lot of trouble.
All right, tense moments early, and a potential fight ender there.
Yeah, it looked like the fight was over. That was beautiful, John. He set that up beautifully. His opponent is on wobbled legs.
Power shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up.
Boom! Big jab. This dude is hurt, and he's still firing back.
A lot of heavy collisions and strikes early on. Oh!
Oh, another one.
Oh, not a lot of defense there.
Johnny cannot keep taking these shots to the head.
Blaydes gets to the clinch now, clearly trying to recover here. Man, he is wearing out. All right, so at times, Curtis Blaydes' striking has been a means to an end to get to his wrestling. We'll see how he proceeds here tonight.
He does a real good job, John, of not being stationary as a heavyweight. He bounces in and out, forward and back, left and right. It allows for him to make his opponent feel comfortable. And then he takes him down.
All right, early round one action here as the fighter engages in the clinch. And again, we don't know the striking discrepancy here, but you got to think the wrestler is going to pursue these situations in this match.
I mean, he spent his lifetime here. He spent his lifetime in close. So he gets to the clinch, he gets just right on the money. Oh, my goodness. What a fight!
Ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Oh, man, hope he's done his planks. That knee is right on the stomach. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Man, not unlike you in your prime, this man is in complete control early. He figures to be tough to beat here tonight. Judo trip now. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Fighters separate from the clinch. Ladies and gentlemen,
that was about as good as it could have gone.
well, what a way to get the finish here tonight. Nearly busted his head through the canvas. It goes into the books as a TKO.
I mean, it was game over the moment he started landing. You knew that one of these shots would end his opponent's night. This guy is a phenomenal fighter on the ground, and when he gets you there, you truly are in his world.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 37 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Tank Abbott!
All right, so what a finish in this one. Crowd is absolutely eating it up and really mixed up his entire skill set to get the finish tonight.
I mean, sprawl and brawl, J.A. Dude's out there trying to wrestle. This ain't a wrestling match. You got to punch, man. And he was really shown up by this well-rounded fighter. The well-rounded fighter was able to defend takedowns and really put a lot of damage on him, leading to that beautiful finish.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Good.
Well, prevailing wisdom coming in was that Curtis Blaydes would go for the takedown early and often, but as his striking has developed over several years now on this UFC roster, he is able to present a lot of different looks to the opposition. So let's see if Blaydes will go to the wrestling realm tonight or maybe strike a little bit more than we've seen in fights past. Both fighters land simultaneously. Oh, massive connection early round one. We might get a finish here.
I mean, that was beautiful. Great job setting it up, getting the punch to the target, and hurting your opponent very early in the fight.
Look at this dude trying to hold his own still.
He hit him again. Nice leg kick. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Jab hurt him a little bit.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. All right, the wrestler having little trouble engaging here in the clinch, and as you well know, he's got a lot of trips and takedowns from this very position.
Well, he manipulates you. He manipulates you from the underhook. Gets the underhook, he starts to move you forward, backwards, he's tripping. He's foot sweeping you. He has so many different ways to get you to the ground that you can never really feel comfortable from this clinch position.
Blaydes' nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Oh, high-level work that as he slips the punch and gets inside.
I mean, he does a great job of timing those entries, and right there, it was on full display.
Oh, beautiful counter land.
Yeah, he hurt him. He rocked him a bit with that nice counter shot. This is such a crazy fight.
All right, he's in full guard now, champ. All right, so early round one, and this is exactly what he said he could not allow to have happen, to allow his opponent to get into a rhythm this early.
Well, he's allowing him to get into that rhythm, and if he doesn't change something, it'll be far too late. You cannot let this man find his flow.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Half guard now.
Now Blaydes is much safer position there, being in side control.
Man, there's that body shot again. Defense has got to make some adjustments here.
And if the defense don't get better, at some point you're going to see him start to really show the effects of this body work. Great job securing the back position. Great job.
Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Blaydes. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position.
Nice transition.
Fighter is in half guard.
Oh, slick reversal right there.
Good work from the top here by Curtis Blaydes.
Now into his mount.
Oh, huge ground strike there. I can see the cut man's actually getting excited.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move. Oh my goodness!
Takes the judges right out of it. Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
All right, the official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 23 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Curtis Blaydes.
Well, what a moment and what a victory for Curtis Razor Blaydes here tonight. A lot of people wondered as the challenges got stiffer, how would Blaydes respond? He responded in kind here tonight to stamp himself a bona fide UFC heavyweight contender.
If you don't shut your mouth, I'ma shut it.